What if I told you that your faith holds the key to your prosperity? Let's delve into this intersection of faith and prosperity, a concept that may seem elusive, yet is deeply rooted in Christian teachings. Prosperity, from a Christian perspective, is not merely about financial affluence. It's a holistic concept that includes spiritual abundance, emotional well-being, and physical health. It's about thriving in all aspects of life, just as the Bible teaches in 3 John 1:2. Beloved, I pray that in all respects you may prosper and be in good health, just as your soul prospers. This verse is a powerful reminder that your spiritual prosperity is just as important, if not more so, than your material wealth. It emphasizes that a prosperous life is one that is balanced and complete, where faith and prosperity are intertwined, not separate. So, are you ready to unlock the prosperity that your faith holds? Have you ever considered how the principle of sowing and reaping applies to your life? Let's dive deep into this concept. Like a farmer who plants seeds in the ground and waits for the harvest, we too, in our daily lives, engage in the act of sowing and reaping. This principle is not just related to agriculture. It's a universal law that governs our lives, our actions, and their consequences. Think about it. When we sow good seeds, we reap good fruits. When we sow bad seeds, we reap bad fruits. It's a simple yet profound truth that can be found in the Bible, specifically Galatians 6:7, which says, "Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows." But what does it mean to sow good seeds? It means to sow seeds of kindness, generosity, and faith. These are the things that truly matter in life. When we choose to be kind, we're sowing seeds of love and compassion. When we decide to be generous, we're sowing seeds of abundance and blessing. When we choose to have faith, we're sowing seeds of trust and belief in the divine. This principle of sowing and reaping has a direct application to prosperity as well. Prosperity isn't just about having material wealth. It's about being rich in love, joy, peace, and all the good things of life. So if you want to experience prosperity in its truest sense, you must sow the right seeds. You see, the seeds you sow today will determine the kind of life you will lead tomorrow. If you sow seeds of negativity, you can't expect to reap positivity. But if you sow seeds of positivity, of love, of faith, you can expect to reap a life full of joy, peace, and prosperity. This principle is not about instant gratification. It's about patience, perseverance, and faith that the seeds you've sown will eventually bear fruit. It's about trusting the process and understanding that good things take time to grow. So, what seeds are you sowing in your life today? Are they seeds that will lead to a harvest of joy, peace, and prosperity? Or are they seeds that will lead to a harvest of sorrow, discord, and lack? Remember, the seeds you sow today will determine the harvest you reap tomorrow. Now that we understand these principles, how can we apply them in our lives? The first step is to cultivate a generous heart. Just like a farmer who knows the importance of sowing good seeds, we too should strive to sow acts of kindness, love, and goodwill in our lives. Remember Proverbs 11:25, which says, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." This is not just about giving money or material goods, but also about offering our time, our talents, and our love to those around us. The next step is to trust in God's promise of prosperity. This does not mean sitting back and waiting for wealth to fall into our laps. Rather, it means working diligently, using our God-given abilities to their fullest potential, and trusting that God will bless our efforts. It's about having faith that as we do our part, God will do His, fulfilling His promise to open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing so great you won't have enough room to take it in. Finally, we must be patient. Just as seeds sown in the ground don't sprout overnight, the seeds we sow in our lives might not bear fruit immediately. But rest assured, in God's perfect timing, they will. So keep sowing, keep trusting, and keep waiting patiently for God's blessings to unfold in your life. As you apply these principles, expect to see a change not only in your material circumstances, but also in your spiritual life. Remember, true prosperity comes from God, and it encompasses more than just finances. It includes peace, joy, and a strong relationship with Him. Living a life that is rich in love, joy, peace, and purpose. So let's strive to live out these principles of prosperity, trusting in God's promises and looking forward to the abundant life He has in store for us.